Are we live? Oh, you were supposed to tell me when. Hello, America. Who here is excited for a good old-fashioned town hall debate? Who here wants to watch these candidates answer the tough questions? Anyone? Who here watches to watch these two pieces of candy drag each other into the street and beat each other senseless? Well, too bad. It's just a question and answer type of event. First, let's check with our candidates for their opening statements.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank you all for taking the time to attend this debate tonight. I know I personally had to clear my schedule to make time for this, unlike my opponent, who is rumored to be stretched quite thin for tonight's events. I'm sure you all have some great questions, and if I'm right about how charismatic I am, I'll have some great answers.
Laffy, Taffy, it's now your turn to make a statement.
Hello, registered voters. I am Laffy Taffy. See what I did there? I stretched out my name out like I can do with my body. You can make various shapes, and most important, I can go the distance with me and my running mate, Chewy Spreeze.
On that note, we go to our first town hall attendant, Sancy Natlow from Fremont, Ohio.
Reese's. Given the steady increase of obesity levels in today's youth, what makes you a healthier choice than your opposition? And what steps will you take to starve off this growing epidemic?
Thank you very much for the question, and I've got some great facts to back up my great answer. First of all, the main enemy behind children's fitness today, sugar. I've got 21 grams, and while that's a lot per serving size, it's nothing compared to 27. On top of that, carbohydrates, another main fat causer. I've got 24, good but tasty amount. 36 for my opponent. Finally, children need muscle to exercise, and while I've got 5 grams of protein, my opponent has 0. There is 0 nutritional value in you, Laffy Taffy. Thank you.
Next up, we've got a young man named Stinky Wizard Cheeks from Kings Landing, Michigan.
Are you tired, Laffy Taffy? Are you tired?
Yes, I am tirelessly trying to make the U.S. a better place.
On that weird note, good thing somebody invited that kid. Our third question comes from Mrs. Pumpkin O'Neill.
Reese's. What is your position on the role of government in supporting innovation in the field of biotechnology?
Recent research has shown that empirical evidence for globalization of corporate innovation is very limited, and as a corollary, the market for technologies is shrinking. As a world leader, I believe it's important for America to provide systematic research grants for our scientists. I believe strongly there will always be a need for us to have a well-articulated innovation policy with emphasis on human resource development. Thank you.
That was an interesting whatever that was. I wasn't listening. Our last question comes from a young man who won a contest to be here tonight. First place winner in the 37th annual Pasco County Big Toss. Roscoe Bob Tim Swim McDuff. What the heck is
Laffy Taffy. Do you like dogs?
Yes, I do love dogs. They are very cute, friendly, and playful. They are up to the... Okay.
I hope you have a good night, Laffy Taffy.
Well, that was very strange, and I'm glad it's over. Now for the icing on the poorly watered cake, we'll go to our closing statement section of the night.
Thanks again to everybody for coming out. I know I had a great time, and I think the voters learned a lot about both the candidates. We're coming to the end of the campaign trail, and I think voters need to know who they're voting for. I'm Reese's, I'm consistent. If you step into that ballot to vote for Laffy Taffy, do you know what you're leaving with? Is it banana, cherry, or even grape? Will he even be funny? Stick with what you know, stick with your gut. On election day, there's no wrong way to vote for Reese's.
Thanks for that, Laffy Taffy. You may not now present one last set of insults.
Thank you. Thank you for all your fantastic question, voters, as well thought out. This election is no laughing matter. Even though my opponent says I think it is, he is dead wrong. Why would someone like me joke around? Yes, I'm in various colors, but that just mixes it up. You have a choice. Unlike Reese's, all you get is same old chocolate and peanut butter. You just get the same old. I was sold in 1970, and Reese's was sold in 1928. Trust me, he isn't going to make it much longer. He is 85 years old. If he is elected,
Okay, time's up.
passed away in a
I've been.
and was
No! I said time's up!
Please respect the moderator.
very
Please respect the moderator.
You're losing votes, Laffy Taffy!
make the U.S. a better place. But I am only 37
God.
compared to my very old and same old boring opponent. Chocolate and peanut butter Reese's, that's original. That's real original.
God.
I took it from some small
I'm the boring one.
That's
Oh my God.
Reese's is made up by a chocolate factory.
Okay, we're all gonna sleep here.
I would love to see another candy like Laffy Taffy. And remember, I can go the distance. And I am not boring, P.S.
Oh my God.
Apparently, Reese's is the only funny one here. I've been your moderator tonight for
Which is not good for candidates.
what has been an educational and very unusual, entertaining debate. Saying goodnight from Land O'Lakes, Florida with WPEJ. I'm Peyton Jesborough. And good fight, good night.